Hey tea lovers, it's Tasty Tea again today. Although we love a good fight in the entertainment business, competition is good in moderation. But what Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion are doing is way too much. I like both of these women, but some of the things they say on social media and in their songs are just plain mean. Nicki's behavior on social media makes me think that someone should go check on her. When Megan released her song this past Friday, things between the rappers went from being friendly to very heated. Megan fired at a number of people in the song who were not named. From what I've heard, Nicki's fans think she made fun of Nicki Minaj, her husband and her brother, because she mentioned Megan's Law, which, lists these gross people and we all know who they are. Nicki has tried to get her husband taken off the sex offenders list because it doesn't look good. It's always been making her feel bad, which is why this one line made her so angry. Tory Lanez shot Megan in the foot, which is one reason Nicki talks about Megan's foot a lot in this video. Lanez is now in prison for what he did to her, but Nicki goes further than that because she says Megan was a manipulative liar because she used ghostwriters for her music. She wrote that every album she's ever put out was a flop, and Nicki didn't just write a few tweets. For example, in this tweet, she says she doesn't support bullying, but then talks about how well her music is done. Which is great, but she keeps talking about how great she is and ends by saying, "If the internet checks don't clear outside in real life, it should." Did you all hear that Barbie World song they tried? This week it's being pushed down. I guess they are because she keeps talking and talking, and it's hard to follow. Keep in mind that I just shared a video about how she slammed this TikToker. Her words and behavior, as well as the way she's fighting now, make me think a lot of how she bullied this TikToker who doesn't really have any power over her. A lot of people think this feud just happened, but I think it's been building for a while. Megan Thee Stallion is good friends with Cardi B. The two of them work on songs together. Nicki doesn't like Cardi B though, so I don't think Megan could get away having been friends with both. In March 2023, we did see Nicki start calling Megan names. In Nicki's song Red Ruby the Sleaze, she talks about horses or stallions in the first line and says that she doesn't F with them, which some fans think she's referring to Megan. At the time, people thought that Nicki's bar might have been meant at Megan, but it's not clear what started the fight. Reports say that they may have run into each other on September 22nd when Nicki said on Queen Radio that someone had told her that she drank while she was pregnant. Megan later said she didn't say that. She said that, "I just don't like horses. When we were getting ready to leave, I said it was 7,700 horses. But I don't care about horses anymore because Christopher Wright. Let's speed up to fit the situation because I'd like to talk about Megan's Law and why it made Nicki go crazy." Many people thought that one bar was a jab at Nicki and her husband, Kenneth Petty, which made the Nicki go crazy. This federal law says that all states must make a list of all of these criminals. Her husband pleaded guilty in 1995 to trying to R-word a 15-year-old and spent 4 years in jail for this in July 2022. He also got 3 years of probation and 1 year of home detention because he didn't sign up for this list, which is against Megan's Law. There is a new song by Megan called Hiss, and many people believe that some of the words are digs at Nicki. The goal of Megan's Law is to make the S offenders register open to everyone. What does this have to do with Nicki? Nicki's husband and brother are both on the S criminals register. It was clear that Nicki didn't like this, so she posted a sneak peek of a song she wrote to insult Megan on TikTok Live. When Nicki Minaj's song Hiss came out, she reacted right away with tweets like, "Megan's Law for a free beach. Megan could take a direct hit. Tory Lanez was sentenced to prison for shooting Megan," and Nicki seemed to respond by bringing up Tory Lanez. She says, "Bullet fragment footword you bringing up 30-year-old T from when this man was a 15-year-old child," which is Nicki's way of saying 30-year-old because no man will ever effing love you and lying on your dead mother. That's something she's been very open about being hard for her, so I just think it's a little too far to bring up someone's dead parents. For example, I don't think Megan should bring up Nickis Dad who had died. I think it's a little hard to watch. People don't seem to like her rap very much. They say things like, "Those weak bars rhyming foot with foot, this person said it sounds so bad can't diss." It's clear that crap fans understand where Nicki's words are coming from. She's making fun of Megan by saying that she has doubts about Tory's claim that Megan was shot, and she makes fun of her for being so drunk that night that Kylie Jenner had to kick her out. Something that caught my attention, caught me off guard when I first began looking. I felt like I was trying to figure out what Megan said as the story went on. What did Megan do? And where is it? Where did I enjoy myself? Because I saw Nicki? I don't care about Nicki Minaj's tweets. I mean, what the hell did Megan do to make this happen? Those two lines are very scary. In a different post, Nicki seemed to support her husband, which also mentioned Megan's late mother. Nicki Minaj referred to Megan's mother in a post and said that Megan lied to Gayle King about her problems with Tory in April 2022. She wrote, "Y'all want to bring up family members lying on your dead mother, lied to Gayle, lied on your effing best friend, man, told me to drink and go to the clinic if I was pregnant, what? All because I wouldn't let your funky butt pour liquor down my throat. Baja, get up on your good foot, platinum, go. Apologize to your mother, nasty serpent, repent." Megan did talk about some of the problems with her song on The Breakfast Club. When asked if the song was about a specific person, Megan said, "A hit dog will holler, whoever feels it," which pretty much sums up her point of view, saying that if it fits, it's probably you. This Nicki song is clearly about Megan, and it's one of her best. It took her 3 days to think of some people are happy with her track, while others are not as happy with it. The fact that you know what Megan did in terms of art, it just doesn't work. Added up, I don't really have an opinion on that either way, but Nicki just put out an album, so she must have been rushing to the studio to record a song right away. It's really mean. When you listen to the two songs together, she says, "You've lied about things, even about your mom, and you don't want them out, okay? When did you start to find it funny to talk about the families of other people? Everyone takes part and plays the reindeer." As the song ends, she says that she just likes the way it sounds, like talking or giving a word to Megan. And yes, it is. She must be really hurt. But I have to say that seeing Nicki is crazy. Say a lot of things about Tory, and that time Kylie Jenner, I guess, kicked Megan out of her house, which caused her to get shot in the foot. In fact, there are some videos that have been circulating online that show Nicki liking a minor while she was on tour. This made some people wonder if she was joking or honestly feeling bad about herself. A lot of people get plastic surgery in movie stars. She brought up Megan's nose, which I don't agree with. As for Megan, I don't think you've done the most work for her. I think you've played games with her, no more than a lot of other people. But by the end of the song, you could tell she had lost it. There was no longer any flow. She was just talking to Megan, and it seems like this could have been a voice note instead of the end of the song. She said to have more music. She said it had been 2 days on the way there. She's had this other song ready to drop for days, but she's giving Megan. She said she wasn't going to say anything about getting her streams, so I guess she's just trying to chill out and act cool right now. She also said she didn't charge her for the Hot Girl Summer verse. I guess collaboration they did. She taped it that night, and I begged and begged to go on with my life, but she was charged by someone else. $250K for his song. I guess Pluto, but I'm not sure who that is right now. I'm personally trying to stay neutral. Because, well, it's hard to stay neutral when someone is talking about a dead family member of someone else, but I'm trying to really figure it out. Go outside and look around. Like, did Megan do something so bad behind the scenes that these are going to happen? Showing receipts for, and that we'll all be like, damn, and think that Nicki did nothing wrong. That doesn't sound like it could happen, but it definitely does. Is not a good choice for Nicki, getting ready for a tour after, last year with Beyoncé and Taylor Swift. I see a lot of fans on social media who are Nicki fans and are hurt by this. This makes me feel bad, and I don't think it will help her in the long run. It's a lot to take in, and I don't know where to start. But I really don't know how you feel. I mean, I know where I stand about this because I think there's not yet closed, so when we have in latest news, I'll be here for you all. I hope you liked this video. I'll see you soon in another one. Bye, guys.